We start the day, live out sportsbookreview.com. We start Thursday, 4 o'clock Pacific. Good game. Michigan and Oregon.
Yeah, Michigan's won now. There was 1.5s out there. It's mostly one. Yeah, Michigan won 147.
Okay, we'll call it that. 147. So much talk about the drama off the tarmac. But from a basketball sense, the season turned when the big guys started playing well. 12-2 straight up, 10-4 ATS the last 14 games, and nothing wrong with either loss. Lost by 5 at Minnesota in overtime, and a buzzer beater against Northwestern. Beeline is a terrific coach. So is Altman, but this is an incredible run by Michigan here, Teddy.
Well, that's just it. I mean, the national media started paying attention when that plane skidded off the tarmac. Okay, but the reality is that the Wolverines had turned the corner before that happened, and what we've seen since then has just been a continuation of what we saw in terms of improvement down the stretch of the Big Ten campaign. Now, look, they have the backcourt. You know, we like guard play and elite guard play in March. Obviously, there's Derek Walton and Zach Irvin. They've been steady veterans in the backcourt. They've been able to count on those guys all along. But the change has come with Moritz Wagner and DJ Wilson, two guys in the front court. Those two combined for 43 of the 73 points against Louisville. And since the start of the Big Ten tournament, two guys, again, who were not stepping up, did not step up on a regular basis during the regular season since the start of that Big Ten tournament. Look at it, the graphic right here. Both Wilson and Wagner impact players on both ends of the floor.
Beeline added flexibility in the offense, and it turned Louisville's switching defense inside out. Wagner, quote, like Coach B said, we've been working a lot on the switching defense, getting the ball in the post, being aggressive down there as well. I think I'm very confident because of our practice, because of the work we put in, and it paid off today. Here's Patino. He made too many poor switches in the second half. Maybe it was Beeline that led them into the switches that he wanted, because they were down 8, and then all hell broke loose in the second half.
Well, I mean, again, Patino, the media loves him. You ask me in terms of X's and O's, how much clearer can it get? The one coach is like, hey, we set the player from the Michigan is like, hey, yeah, we practiced all this stuff. The coach set it all up. We did great. And there's Patino. We made too many poor switches in the second half. No, Ricky, you didn't have your team ready to face Beeline, who is now 15-6 against the spread lifetime in NCAA tournament gains, 71% long term. And again, 21 games, not a huge sample size, but it's enough of a sample size to pay attention to for John Beeline and the Wolverine. And of course, one thing that people aren't talking about, how calm Michigan was when they were down by margin at halftime. His quote, we won every 4-minute period until we got ahead in the game. And just by playing in those little increments made a big difference. You know, coach is helping me, assistant coach is helping me, great game plan. I can't tell you how many plays they suggested that worked. It was a great team win for everybody.
Dana Altman said they were fortunate to get through Rhode Island. He's not kidding. I mean, Dorsey was the man. Dorsey was 9 of 10 shooting, hit the big 3 to get the win. Good enough to beat Rhode Island, but will that be good enough to beat Michigan? No Boucher, and it showed. Rhodey making 24 of the 37 two-point shots. Ducks also had more turnovers than assists. Dorsey and Brooks combined for 46 points, and that duo also had 42 against Iona. Can they keep this up? Is this team good enough to continue and make a run, or will the loss of Boucher continue to haunt them?
Well, I don't know. I mean, right now, you're going to list a tournament MVP. Dorsey might be my guy, you know. 18 of 23 from the field in this tournament. 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 51 points. He's been pretty good. His quote, we didn't want to put our jerseys up and go home with a loss. We got big stops and rebounds. We'd have lost that game. We'd have been sick looking back at the film of how we played in the first half. In the second half, it came down to defense and rebounding, and I just stepped into it and hit the shots. This game, Paulie, is going to be a lot of fun. Michigan, Oregon, two well-coached teams, both coaches with extra time to prepare.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.